Is it somebody right on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And how are you? Well, I hope you had a marvelous day. I really do. And I hope that everything is going in your favor. Nevertheless, Baby Crone did a 1 minute or 2 minute. And on that, she talked about, I think, the Super Bowl. Did you talk about the Super Bowl? She talked about the Super Bowl. And she made, and how another country, Italy, is opposed to participating, I guess, if ICE is there. From what I gather, ICE is going to be there. And Bad Bunny is supposed to play. What a dynamic is that? I don't know. So anyway, I like what you had to say. What did you have to say about that, Baby Crone?
Yes, what I had to say about it, the card that had came out was the Nine of Swords, and that reflected the energy perfect. Everybody is stressed out.
The undercurrent.
Yes, it's the undercurrent. They're nervous about the tensions. Is it safe? Is it a smart move during the political state that's going on in this country? It's a touchy situation, and fans are nervous if it's safe to even attend the Super Bowl.
On just the fact that Hispanic is playing with that, I mean, we have a lot of Spanish Americans too. So, I don't know. But to me, I think this stuff is planned in advance. And I think that all of this is planned for ICE to be there, for Jay-Z to pick this. I think everything is political. I really, really do. And I don't know how it would be. It would just be like I'm surrounded by the military. And in a way, I would feel safe. But in a way,
it's intimidating.
I would feel intimidated. However, I'd rather feel intimidated and safe than not having anything available.
That's true.
Because this is touchy with a lot of the foreigners going back to their country, a lot of Hispanics, a lot of Cubans.
Now that you mention it, that I never saw it from that perspective, that either way, whether ICE is there or not, it can go both ways in either situation. And it's like it's a lose-lose situation. Either people are going to be like, oh, ICE was there, or people are going to be like, man, ICE should have been there. So, if anything happens, not saying I want anything to, but
we
you just got to think about that, those kinds of things. Like,
now, for me, right now, in my opinion, and it's just an opinion, I don't think that Bad Bunny should have been the one to sing. And I'm going to tell you why. This song come to mind, and I'm not making fun, but I will vote for Donald Trump.
They redid that song now.
And I'm saying, even though he's Puerto Rican and he's a district, I get it. But with so many, he's Puerto Rican, so he's on American territory. So he's an American. But because of all the Spanish around the world, and this, I don't know if this is a good idea, because he is an American citizen.
Yes.
Born in Puerto Rico. Right? So, but can you imagine the pressure of him? That's not his story, but he speaks their language. He performed for them. He's in their country. Those are his peeps. Can you imagine?
That's a lot to hear.
It's a lot. Just like Americans, like the American blacks, we see what's going on, but even though we're black, it's just, I don't know how to help you but to stay out of it, because for us to get involved, it creates more drama.
It does.
You know, we've already seen that just with Don Lemon. So we know, no, we need to sit this out and let it play itself out. So anyway, Baby Cone did that. And I said, you know what? I really want to take a stab at it. So I'm going to lay about 5 or 6 cards or so. And I want to see, how is it? What is it? What have we called it?
Ice and the Super Bowl.
Ice and the Super Bowl.
And actually, you know, just because in that 1 minute I didn't get a chance to talk about the things that are happening astrologically just in the month of February.
Go ahead.
Just quickly run it down. So even though we are in a new year, there's many different ways to calculate the new year. And one way in astrology is following the moon cycle. So the moon is officially on its new year cycle. So this is going to be the first full moon on February 1st of the new lunar cycle. And then 7 days later, even though it's not a full moon, it's still coming off of that full moon energy, is the Super Bowl. And then at the very end of February, because February is a special month anyway, it's a moon month because it has 28 days. That's exactly why it's special. At the very end of the month, on the 28th day, there's supposed to be a planetary parade where all the planets look like they align in the sky. So for that, that's everything that's going on this month. And we got tensions rising on the Super Bowl just during that time. It's just a lot going on in the stars. And I'm like, and then we had this freaky winter storm that came along.
Which we needed to put everybody on ice to chill. We needed a chill out moment.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just like looking at all the things that are coincidentally lining up. And I'm just wondering, what does the Super Bowl have in store for us?
Well, it's up to the American people. Don't miss your calling.
Okay.
You know, that astrology thing got your name written all on the stars on it. Well, anyway, so with that being said, as I, you know, like I said, let me shuffle one more time.
Yeah,
and let's see, because you did get a dark card. Tensions were high, people on edge. It's a sticky time. It's a time for anything to pop off, really. If it's a time, you got all those people together. Oh my God. If anything could pop off, it definitely could pop off then.
And that's a good thing that they're there.
So let's see. Okay, so I do see an 8, so that's wonderful. So whatever is going on is backing off.
Okay.
Because 8s are about movement,
That's
right?
true.
So emotionally, even though tensions are high, they're not at a fever pitch when yours was a 9. So at least this is emotional, and people are starting to settle down, or maybe have a new way of missing it, or maybe there's going to suffer some kind of loss, like what's her name? Ilhan Omar might get, it may be a moment of silence or disappointment, or I just see a gap in that with this 8 of Cups, whereby even though it's even 4 and 4, and you see this person move, and you also see an eclipse, like it is something going on with the moon that day. It just seems like it's just melancholy in a way, you know, melancholy, like, you know, the weather, the snow, the ups, the downs, the ebbs and flows of winter. As we belly our way out, we're still in the thickets of it, even though the end is shining brightly. It's, you know, and it's a lot. And also I see that this is a weird time in America.
Yes.
It's an emotional time, and things don't look sunny. They look kind of bleak. Like an eclipse, like America, the United States, just at a very somber moment right now. Very somber, like something is missing out of it. It's lacking something, right? And so the Super Bowl, let's see what it was supposed to bring. So we're on so much guard here. I see the 9 of Wands. So I see psychologically they are on guard. They are on guard. So it's really kind of uneasy, but you got to do what you got to do because of the state of America.
That's
now,
so funny. Because in my when I did my 1 minute, I accidentally had a Freudian slip and called the Nine of Swords the Nine of Wands. And look, the Nine of Wands still found its way to show
So it
up.
still shows up as very caution, ready. His stick is leaning because he needs it to lean on. America is leaning. Whoever is coming up against us is leaning, but their army is strong. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does make sense.
And then here I see on the Queen, I see the Queen of Pentacles. I just see that whatever that needs to be fixed financially or whatever, I think they're working on some kind of resolution.
Okay.
So this thing looks good. So mentally, when I look at it, trying to keep things in the past, settle them down, confront them in a more way, trying to find peace, trying to make peace. This is what this is all about. And I just see that this is a very powerful army that's going to be there that day. I don't know how many, but I just see strength and power and on guard, like militantly on guard.
Yeah.
Like ready for any and everything. So my suggestion is respect them that day.
Yes.
That's how I feel, because I see this and I see this.
Yeah. So on guard.
So on guard. And like we got the word. And this is material, like I am facing everything. Everything is in my hand. I have the power to say attack. This is what I see. Like tensions are high, emotions are simmering low, but it only takes
It does.
Let's see here. And what we're standing on, this will tell us everything. Yeah, America is sorrowful. It's a sorrowful time. It's a sorrowful time. She is grieving. It's going to something be, I'm going to see if I could say it right. I think the Super Bowl is going to have something missing in it.
Oh, okay.
Something somber, something lost, something that's not as patriotic. Patriotic,
of course,
but like a death. Not a physical death, but like a loss, a death.
It's kind of hard to enjoy a game when you're that stressed and on guard.
Yeah. Stress, on guard, and many will feel the loss of many that has been deported. I'm just going to say it. It's going to be a loss, and it's going to be felt. It may be felt in the national anthem. It may be felt with Lady Gaga. I just don't know, but I just get a feeling of a loss. So we will feel the loss and the sadness of America.
Got you.
Now let me just say the bottom. Another 5. So that lets me know the friction. It would be a sadness about it. A sadness, like the fighting inside, what's going on, with two polar sides.
Yeah.
One side, it must be done. We must rid ourselves of those that are not for us. And the other side, must we do it this way? Must we do it this way? And so you got two powerful opposing teams.
Yeah.
And like in any war, the strong person wins.
That's true.
That's like when you playing a game. And I know that a lot of people saying this game belonged to us 2,000 years. If you play in war and you lose, you lose. That's just
that's how
the way it is. That's why some people perpetually fighting.
That's true.
Because they don't like they lost, right? So they don't want to lose. And so when you lose, the strong overpower the weak.
Yeah.
Don't mean they weak, just mean that this was stronger.
Yeah. There's winners and losers.
There's just winners and losers. And as for me, I have to say how I feel about this. So, I don't want America to turn to, what's
Sharia.
I don't want Sharia here. I don't. If it was up to me, I wish everybody had to wear their face and their hair open. That we can get over the barrier, and I don't recognize who you are because your head not covered. I can only see you as a person,
Yep, that's true.
not a religion. You understand what I'm saying? We can shop and go to school together if we look alike. Not look alike, but we dress hip and modern and modest. But
Yes.
but when you're not covered and you don't have on your stuff, you just look regular. And I would like that. Where we're not judging you by you don't wear your religion.
Yes.
When you in the world.
Yes.
When you in your home.
For them to judge you.
Yeah, just want to keep you. I'm not saying this is a good idea, or I'm not. I'm just saying it just seems like it would be. But when you home and in your community, do you? Do you? Just as long as it doesn't infringe on others. That's all I say. What do you think?
Respect other people.
That's the best I can come up with. Now, I can't come up with
That's our little
nothing
utopia dream.
That's all I got, because I just want peace and love and happiness. So, and the outcome card I see for this is, it's up in the air. So many possibilities, so many things that could go wrong, but they are prepared for it all.
Yes.
It's like teeter-tottering. You don't know.
Just say
it's like a ticking time bomb. That's what I see when I see the 7. It's like prepared for any and everything. Very militant, very observant, very keen, very astute to what's going on. Not stable. To just know that anything can break out anytime and be prepared.
Yep.
That's what I get for the Super Bowl. I mean,
the Super Bowl with ice.
With ice. And on edge. But America herself is in a mourning situation. She's weeping. And that's my read.
Yep, that was good.
Okay. Yours was good. You inspired me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. The headlines just made me think, and just like I said, that astrology, the stars always tell us. I'm just like, there's too many coincidences and things lining up. Too much going on energetically.
Too much of the goings on.
Yep, that for it to not affect Earth. So because of that, And I'm glad you did a reading. Your reading definitely did give me a little bit more insight.
Go ahead, share.
Just the fact that me personally, I wasn't sure if I could have given it as much of a different perspective of reading that you did, which is why I just pulled like a card just to get a temperament of the energy, but it still coincides with what your reading says. That
same thing, same temperament.
Yep, same temperament.
Where I had the 9 of Wands, you had the 9
of Swords,
and yet you called the 9 of Wands. So, and it showed up right there, right. It was
almost like it knew this reading was coming.
Like it knew it was coming. I felt like I had to, and you saw me shuffle the cards. So, like right now, they're being shuffled. I have no idea who have time to cheat the cards. Nobody.
Yeah. So, well, I hope you guys enjoy that. Please leave your comments down below. How do you feel about the Super Bowl and the ice? Oh, and also, how do you feel about ice being a part of the Winter Olympics? Italy is pushing back on it. I think it's just simply because of the facts of all the tension that's going on in here. If America's having a problem with ice, why would Italy want ice? So because of that.
Being afraid, I understand.
Yep, you get it. Yeah, totally. we as citizens represent our country, and if we poorly represent it, well, that's just a misrepresentation of our country.
Right.
So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading Mama Crone did. Thank you for
inspiring me. You were
You're
my
welcome.
inspiration.
Well, thank you. Well, with that being said, we will see you sunflowers in the next one. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and spread those beautiful sunflower seeds all over the earth, because God knows we desperately need it, especially during these times. Let's liven it up here on these American soils. We're supposed to be celebrating our anniversary this year, being 250 years old, and that's a time for change anyway. That's a long time.
Mhm.
That being said, we hope to see you sunflowers in the next one. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. Oh, you know what we forgot to tell them to do?
Hype us up. Just hype us up. Hype us up. And you know what we say?
Yep.
Sunflowers.